just first want to thank Bernie and Robert for the hospitality that everybody in El Paso has shown us the last couple of days. It's it's the one thing that really makes the Sun Bowl special is the people that are involved in it. It's everyone in our group. The deep, heartfelt thank you for how you treat everybody, and it's just awesome to be a part of this bowl game. So there's a reason this bowl game is the second oldest bowl game, and the reason it will continue is because of the people behind the Sun Bowl. And it's been an awesome experience for our team, and we're excited to go play a real good Pitt team tomorrow. I think they're really excited because Bo Calvert broke our team down at the end of training today and just talked about this is the last time this group of guys will be together. There's some guys that are moving on, their eligibility's up and they're all done, but it's a special group, and it's been such a joy to coach this group. The best thing they do is every day, and the hardest thing they do is every day, but they've been the same group every single time we get an opportunity to get in a meeting room with them or on the practice field with them or in games with them. It's just been a lot of fun, and they enjoy being around each other. There's a love and a bond on this team that's really special. So they're excited to strap it up and play one more game. So and we know we got a really good opponent in Pitt, so that's what I think is going to make tomorrow really entertaining.
Running the football, obviously, it's been something that your teams have done well for a long time, but specifically to this team, why have you been able to run it as well as you have this year?
I think it takes all 11. We have an outstanding offensive line that Tim Drevno does a great job of it. The group of running backs that we've been able to roll through. Obviously Zach is the leader in that group, but the other guys have really contributed. Zach didn't play when we played against Arizona State. We still ran for 400 yards in that game. And then when you have a quarterback that can be +1 in the run game, and the threat that Dorian has with his feet, and then the group of tight ends we have and the wide receivers and how selfless they are, whether it's pass play or run play, that they're going to give it their all. So it takes 11 guys, and it's a coordinated effort, and they understand that you got to run the ball to win, and that's always been kind of what we hang our hat on. They're so well coached. Pat's a defensive head coach, and then Randy Bates, who I actually coached with a long time ago in New Hampshire, their defensive coordinator. They do such a great job with that scheme. Their players are really sound. They don't really give up any big plays. They're always where they're supposed to be. They fit off each other really well. So, I think that's one of the matchups to keep an eye on tomorrow is the UCLA offense versus the Pitt defense.
What's the challenge of preparing for a team that's probably personnel-wise going to be a lot different this game than they have been on here? It's all about that.
Yeah, I still think if you go back and look at games in years past and then go seasons past, Pat's defensive scheme is Pat's defensive scheme. He's done such a great job of recruiting to it that we anticipate the same scheme. Obviously, you don't have as much film on some of the guys that will be playing, but the scheme is going to be the same thing, and the scheme is difficult, and they do such a good job of it. And then obviously with Coach Signetti and their offensive staff, it's their first year together. Mark Whipple, their offensive coordinator last year, left and went on to Nebraska, and then Coach Signetti came in from Boston College, and he does a great job. He's been around a lot of places. I know a lot of people that have worked with him and know him really well. And again, you're really facing the schemes that both Coach Signetti and Coach Arduzzi and Coach Bates have. When you always talk about the Sun Bowl, it's just what the people are like, and they didn't disappoint this time either. They're just fantastic, and I think how Bernie and his crew do everything is just first class in every manner. So it's really been similar from that standpoint. I think we've had a couple different events. We may have been some other places last time, but what they do and how they take care of the families and the players is just awesome.
What makes Zach such a special player?
I think Zach's consistency and his approach to everything is really, he's obviously an unbelievably talented player. But if you watch his work ethic and his approach, Zach's not on our punt team, but he practices at guard on our punt team. No one ever told him to do it, but when we go to individuals and yell punt and we do our individual work, he's with the guards taking footsteps and working and doing different things because that's Zach. Like, there's not a period in practice where he's not working and doing something. So whether it's any special team we have, and he hasn't been on any of our 4 core special teams, obviously because of the load that he carries at running back, but he practices them every day, and it's his consistent approach and his work ethic that I think is what separates him and makes him such a great player.
Are you going to take a frosted flake spot if you guys win?
I'll take anything if we win. So I'm good. We throw mayonnaise, chips, Cheez-Its, I don't care. If we win, we win. That's the bottom line. So.